Hello. Today we're going to take a look at the Boyum Produce product and how you can streamline some of your shop floor data collection activities and get real-time reporting within Business One. So to get the ball started here, let's go into our production module. And in here, let's bring up our production schedule. What we see up top is a list of our planned work orders, what we're hoping to produce. And then on the release tab, we see what's actually released to production. Down below, we see our available capacity. We see for each one of our work centers, we can see how much capacity is available, how much has been ordered, committed, and how much of this has actually been consumed. So we can get a pretty good idea of which work orders we're ready to release and when. Now, I've got this released work order, so let's open it up and take a look at it. Now, this particular work order, it has a mix of some backflushed items and some manually issued items. So let's produce this product, but let's do it using the Boyum Produce. So to get the ball rolling, let's go back. Let's close some of these windows here. We'll get rid of our capacity plan and our production schedule. And let's go into Boyum Produce. Because this work order is released, what we're going to see is I'm only going to see the operations that I have the skill level to work on. In this case here on this work order 345, I am a picker, I do assembly, and I do packaging. There may be other operations. There could be welding or laser cutting, those kinds of things that I may not have the skill set to do, so they won't even show up for me when I log in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the picking process. Down below me is a list of all the material that needs to be picked. Keep in mind that when we're looking at the production order, one of the features of this is a shop floor traveler or a production packet. So what I've done here is I've done a print preview, and let's just take a quick peek at our shop floor packet. Our shop floor packet can contain multiple pages of information, but what I see here is my shop floor packet. I see the routing steps I need to go through and the material that's needed to produce this entire unit. I also see some quality information as well. So let's keep that in mind, that as we're using the Boyum Produce, that there may be a shop floor packet associated with this data entry. So we've started our picking step. Actually, we haven't. Let's start it now. We've started our picking step. We're super fast, and we just finished picking. So we picked enough to produce the number of crash units here. And my picking time is backflushed. So this is what it expected. This is what it took, but it's going to issue the expected time. I don't have to enter anything. That's one of the features of backflushing. Now, most of my material is also going to be backflushed with the exception of my program module. On my program module, if I click the pencil here, I can see that I have different serials that I can pick from. This is asking me what serial number am I issuing into production. So I can just simply select whatever serial I'm issuing. It'll always recommend the oldest serial first. So now that we've picked our serial number, we're done, and we can go ahead and continue our process here where we finish that step. Okay, now we're going into the assembly step. And let's go ahead and start the assembly step. This is where we're doing some assembly labor, some programming, and some QC. I also have some instructions here where I can look and see a detailed list of everything I need to do in order to properly QC this item while it's in production. Once I'm through with these steps, I click stop. I'm done. We go through the wizard. We did one unit. And this is the only one I have to enter my time on. It's how much time did it cost to assemble. The programming in QC, that's pretty straightforward. So we're just backflushing those times. Here it brought in the time from my time clock. I can go with this time, or I can make an adjustment if I need to. And we'll go through the wizard and we'll finish that step as well. Now we've got one step left. We need to package this unit. We'll go ahead and start that step. If there were special packaging instructions, that would show up down here. We're through packaging, and let's go through the wizard. We packaged one unit. And then we can see that this time too is also being backflushed, so I don't have to put in my packaging time. And we're done. Now, if I go back to my screen of what I need to be working on, it's empty. We've completed our work order, or at least I've completed my role in production. If we go back into SAP, and let's open up our work order. Let me hit refresh here. And now we can see that everything's been issued, labor's been issued, we've got all of our job costs done, and we are good to go. Thank you for watching.